Jake is a brilliant student and was attending the BII Academy in Chicago. But after his father passed away, he and his mother had no choice but to move to the small town of Sheridan as they were going through tough times financially. And it had been about a week since Jake had been going to the local BII high school. As Jake found his way to his locker, he noticed a crowd of students huddled around in the hallway. Bucky Beaver, so you finally got your braces. You know what will suit you better? A paper bag. Now we don't have to look at whatever you are. Jake was a bit surprised when everyone quietly watched and laughed along. Hey, leave him alone. Really? You want me to leave him alone? Jake. Yes, Mr. Anderson? I spoke with your mother yesterday about your AP classes. We might have to change your schedule. Come with me. Who's that dimwit? He's the new kid. His dad passed away and he and his mom moved here. She works at BI Electronics. Nice. The academy sent in your transcripts. Your grades are amazing, Jake. I transferred you to the AP classes. Good luck. And if you need any help, you know where to find me. Thanks, Mr. Anderson. With his new schedule, Jake headed out to find his first class when one of his friends, Kevin, joined him. Dude, what did you do? Why did you mess with Eddie? No one messes with Eddie. Now he's gonna come for you. What do you mean, come for me? I mean, you better hide. Don't get in his way or it's gonna be tough for you. Jake didn't pay much heed to Eddie and simply went on with his day. After school, Jake worked a part-time job at a small BI Burgers branch. Life was pretty quiet in Sheridan. Not a lot of people lived here, and nothing exciting was usually ever going on. The only thing Jake looked forward to was being with Cynthia. Cynthia worked with him at BI Burgers, and Jake had become good friends with her. She was really nice, and Jake really liked her. Is the manager here yet? Don't worry, I clocked you in already. Thanks. Around 9 p.m., Jake was off duty and headed home exhausted. And then he was up early at 7 to be off to school again. It was one day after school, Kevin caught up with him. Dude, there's gonna be a party at one of my friend's house. You have to tag along. When is it? At 7. But I have work. Come on, dude, you gotta manage something. You don't want to miss out on this. Alright, let me see. Jake called up Cynthia. Cynthia? Jake? You think you'll be able to manage without me? Again? It's one thing you're always late, and today you want to skip? Alright, I'm coming. No, you do what you want. I'll manage. Cynthia knew about Jake's circumstance, about his father and how hard his mother worked, so whenever she could, she tried to be there for him. And that evening, Jake and Kevin went to his friend's party. Hey guys, meet my friend Jake. He's from Chicago. Oh, cool dude, how's the city? Jake met some new people and was having a good time. Until someone familiar and loud walked in through the door. Look who's here, the dimwit. Eddie walked up to Jake and stared at him as a crowd gathered around them. Who invited you here? tagged along with a friend. Tagged along? Shouldn't you be at work? Or did your mom find you a new dad? You're crossing the line. Wait, are you even sure your dad really passed away? Or is it just that your mom doesn't want to tell you who your dad is? Better yet, maybe she doesn't know herself. You think treating people like this makes you look tough? It doesn't make you tough, it just makes you look annoying. What did you just say? Ed, not in my house. Jake, maybe you should leave. Jake didn't want trouble and decided to bail. But just as he and Kevin were leaving, he heard Eddie shouting, "Come on, Alex, maybe you shouldn't invite these cougar cubs to your parties. You should invite the cougar herself." "Go, you wuss. Send your mommy here. We'll take care of her. We'll make sure you get a new daddy." "Tomorrow I'll get him at school." "No, man, not at school. I heard Mr. Anderson was friends with his dad." Jake sighed as he headed his way back to work, feeling low and humiliated. "Sorry, dude, I shouldn't have brought you here. I didn't know this would happen." "It's alright, it wasn't your fault." By the time Jake reached work, he actually ended up being early. "You were supposed to be at a party." "Yeah, the party ended early." "Why do you look like that? Is everything alright?" "It's nothing." Sensing Jake a little upset, Cynthia asked, "Hey Jake, solve a riddle. What do men have in their pants that women don't?" "Cynthia? Pockets!" "What? Pockets? Why? What did you think?" After that night, Jake decided to just keep his distance from Eddie. He minded his business at school, and after school, just went to work. And this was how the days were going by. But then, one afternoon, while at work, a group of guys showed up at the restaurant creating a havoc. And it turned out to be Eddie and his friends. Jake kept his composure and acted as he would with any customer. "Your order, sir." "Let's see. We'll have 3 burgers, a spicy chicken bucket, a large french fries, and make it quick." Jake calmly took Eddie's order and got on with it, as Eddie and his guys pushed the tables around and took a seat. "Here's your order." "Why is the food so late? It's practically cold." "If you want to know what disappointment is, go ask Jake's parents." "Oh wait, he doesn't have parents." Eddie tore a bite out of the burger before he spit it out. Jake was repulsed as it fell on his shoe. "What is this? Dude, you might be used to eating crap, but real people eat real food." "Leave him. Where is he gonna get the money to buy real food?" "Alright, your mom didn't find you a new dad, did she? Maybe we should go meet her tonight. Tip her a little extra for you." As Eddie went on and on, Jake stood there silently bearing through it. But that was when Cynthia spoke up. "If you don't like our service or our food, then just leave." "Sheesh, man. Is this how you treat your customers? Where's the manager?" Cynthia was shocked as Eddie and the guys made a mess in the restaurant and savagely laughed on before they left. Where do these people come from? "Jake, did you know him?" "Yeah, he's from my school." Savages. Jake quietly went back to work. He couldn't face Cynthia after what just happened. He felt so embarrassed and humiliated. The next few days went by rather slowly, and nothing like that happened again. But then, one afternoon, Jake got an order, and seeing the address, he knew exactly who it was from. What is it? Remember those guys who created a scene here the other day? This is his order. What does he have against you? Well, he was giving a hard time to this kid at school, and I told him to leave him alone, and ever since he's been after me. You know what? I'll deliver it. No, I'll go. Jake took the order and went off to Eddie's house. When he got there, Eddie opened the door before he even knocked. Here comes the cougar cub. So how's your mom? Does she have an OnlyFans? I'll make her some profit. Here's your order, now pay up. Eddie went on and on as he took out his wallet. Jake silently took the payment and left, but Eddie just wouldn't stop. Where are you going? Take your tip. You should thank me. Your mom's boyfriends don't even pay her this much. From then on, Eddie began ordering every day, just for a chance to get at Jake. Every time he would say awful things about Jake's mom and his late father, and Jake would silently endure it. And soon, Eddie started ordering twice, in the afternoons and at the last moment before closing. It's 9:05. Where were you? Why were you late? That's $15.99. Give that to me. Eddie continued to order from BI Burgers, and things had been going on like this for 2 weeks. But it was one night. He opened the door to see Cynthia had brought his order. Where is he? Who? That cougar cub. He has a name, and his mother is a very respectful woman. Okay, just give me the order and get lost. Cynthia was shocked by how Eddie snatched the burgers from her and threw his money at her before he slammed the door. What is this? This is not it. Cynthia returned to the restaurant feeling relieved to have gotten that over with. But in just a while, she saw Eddie storm through the doors. What is it? Cynthia asked, baffled. Eddie looked at her furiously as he flung his burgers behind the counter. What did you bring me? This isn't what I've been ordering. It was the exact same order. Where is he? He didn't come to work. His mother is unwell. At least he used to properly make and serve the order. Cynthia snickered. Now you're complimenting him? Make the damn burgers properly and bring them to me. You got that? Eddie sat down, impatiently jittering as he waited. Cynthia made his order and brought it out. She watched in shock as Eddie stuffed them in his mouth, taking a bite out of it, only to spit it out. This isn't it. Go make it again. So Cynthia did. But Eddie kept on trying each burger like a maniac. What is wrong with him? Eddie stuffed the burgers until he started belching and burping. Until he vomited. But he didn't stop. No. What don't you get, you little? This isn't the one. Bring another one, Eddie shouted. After some time, Eddie seemed like he was completely out of his mind. In that disgusting condition, with food on his mouth, vomit on his clothes, he ran out of the store. Cynthia was absolutely bewildered. Should I call the cops? Better I close before he comes back. A young man was found lifeless on the streets last night in a horrible condition. Authorities confirmed it was high school senior Edward White. Autopsy reports have discovered the cause of death being a substance found in his bloodstream, a substance more addictive than any other substance, and has shockingly been found in most household items. Limited use of this substance does not cause dependency, however. If consumed on a regular basis, the individual becomes highly dependent on it, and this seems to be the tragic case of Edward White. Jake was a very bright student, especially in chemistry. And he was a simple guy who avoided trouble. But Eddie, he had crossed all the limits, taking advantage of Jake's helpless situation. Time and time again, Eddie insulted him in front of his friends, in front of Cynthia, and never spared a moment to insult him. Cougar cub! Ask your mom if she's looking for a new customer. You know why your mom was late last night? 'Cause she was with me. After his father's death, Jake's mother was everything for him. And Jake couldn't take it anymore, bearing the insults again and again. Finally, Jake lost his temper, and he did what he had to do. Now it's just a matter of time. As Eddie continued ordering, Jake continued putting the substance and monitoring the change in Eddie. And over time, Eddie became dependent on it. Why were you late? Give that to me. If only Eddie had stopped sooner.
Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.